Hi everyone, Ashley here, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to those of you who are new here. Today I have a deck that I want to share with you guys that just holds a very special place in my heart. It has quickly grown on me ever since I first saw a video on it, and I had pre-ordered it and I just received it a couple of days ago. And believe it or not, I actually had planned on doing an unboxing on the channel, but once I received it, it just felt like a deck I needed to open up on my own and then share it with you guys. And it's just because it has, like I said, it has that special place in my heart. It's very heartwarming and charming and cozy, and it just feels so different than any other deck I have in my collection, which is one of the reasons why I wanted this one to be in my collection. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and show like everything that came in the packaging because the attention to detail is absolutely fabulous. So first off, I'm going to let you know that I purchased the Heartwood Tarot. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. It comes in this gorgeous like embossed box here with all this beautiful detailing. It says Heartwood Volume 5 and a little info there. This deck is created by Stephanie Burrows and illustrated by Adam Ohlers. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but they are the owners, or their company is Three Trees Tarot. They have 4 other decks because this is the 5th one, and I don't have any of their other decks, but now I'm like so curious about them because the artwork and everything is just so stunning. I absolutely love it. So that's the box. I absolutely love it. I also love that it is carbon neutral solar power and it's vegetable based inks. I just think that's amazing. So there's also no guidebook that actually comes with this deck. They do send one in a PDF format, which I appreciate. I really like that, that you still get a little guidebook with it, but you also get little cards with meanings included in the deck, like little keywords. So we'll get to that as well. Okay, so the first thing in the package that I saw was this little envelope. And they send little goodies along. It's so sweet. So we get this out. You get like a little thank you card, and you get, this is a print of a card that comes in their Oracle deck called Thistledown. And it has like woodland creatures. You see like a little fox curled up here, and then you get like this, and it has dragon creatures as well. So it's kind of like a blend and mix between their other 2 tarot decks, which is Oak, Ash, and Thorn, and Smoke, Ash, and Ember. And I got the community card, and I think that is so cool. I really like that. Again, the artwork's just stunning on all their decks. You get like little stickers or little cards here. Here's another little thank you card. I love ordering indie decks because the attention to detail and the time and effort and just love that they put into their projects and into their products and what they want to put out into the world is just so amazing. I really appreciate it. Oh, here's another like little sticker or print. It's really cute. And then you also get a little envelope, and they give you a certificate of authenticity, and it's got the little mouse from the deck on the back, which is so sweet. Yeah, so this deck is unlike most of my other decks in the collection, which again also makes it unique. I mentioned that it has this heartwarming feel, and it's just like charming and cozy, and just has a nice warm vibe to it. And most of my decks, I don't really like ones that have a bunch of animals and things in it, but this one spoke to me in such a different way. So it's truly amazing. You also get like this little page here with like a little bit of a, not a story, but just like a little introduction, I guess, to the deck. It says, "Dear friend, nestled within the cozy corners of this old cottage that we affectionately call Heartwood, mysteries are afoot. And just like the creatures hiding in the darkest shadows, these mysteries eagerly await your discovery. Though you may occasionally hear eerie sounds floating in the distance, the creatures living within these walls are just a bit curious about you. You see, it's been ages since anyone has wandered through their home, tucked deep within the forest, so they may stir with curiosity, eager to catch a glimpse of someone new. It's important to keep your eyes open as you move from room to room, but don't be afraid. Although this cottage can feel like the loneliest of places, this couldn't be further from the truth. There are signs of magic all around you. You just need to know where to look. So what are you waiting for? It's time to move boldly into the unknown and begin your new adventure. Trust yourself and embrace uncertainty, because who knows who could be waiting around the corner. Warmly, Heartwood. See, just that little touches like this are just so sweet. I absolutely love it. And it makes opening up everything just that much more fun, and it's just, I appreciate it. And then you get this little envelope with this cute little spider guy. It's so cute. And come to find out, they are currently working on another deck, another tarot deck, and it's going to feature this cute little spider. And it's coming soon. And then it just has this little paper in here also talking about it, and about why Stephanie feels like she just needs to create this one, because this idea of a tarot deck with a little spider has been on her, well, how did she put it? Well, it's one of her earliest ideas, even before the Oak, Ash, and Thorn one. So she just really feels the need to create it, and I say I'm all for it. I'm here for it. I love the art. I love everything that they make already, even though I just have Heartwood right now. I love it. Okay, so along with the deck, they had a bundle option where you could get the deck and like the matching coin that goes with the deck. And I did do that because the coin looked gorgeous. So it was wrapped up really cute in this little box here, and a little charm. It's like a little birdie charm. And this was wrapped around it with some twine. So I thought that was really cute. And the coin is gorgeous. I absolutely love this. You get a couple cards in here as well. Another like little thank you card. And you get a little card talking about like how you can use the coin. Here it is. It's so cute. Look at that little mouse. And then on the other side, you have this image of him. And this coin is heavy. Like, it's really well made. I really love it. I think that is so sweet. So I'm glad I snagged that up as well. Okay, now for the deck. This I thought was really unique and awesome. So the deck is it's a thick deck. The cardstock is really nice. It's nice and thick, and it's kind of got, it's a matte feel. Like it's real like soft. I really love this cardstock. But what I thought was really neat was that they included extra cards, and there's one on the back and one on the front, and they're both blank. So that way when it's in the box, those two like cards kind of book in the deck and keep it safe and protected, which that's so unique and so cool. Like, I don't know, I just think that's like an amazing touch, and I think a lot of other decks should do that. I think that's just so neat. Plus, I could also use it as a bookmark if I wanted to. But okay, you also get 2 cards, like I said, that have keywords for each of the cards. So that way, if you don't want to like pull up the guidebook on your phone or something, you can easily look at this. You also get another thank you card. And then they do give you extra cards in here, which I love. I'll first start out with these. These are kind of like little oracle cards. You get one that says tend with a little snail with a candle on his back. Discovery. I mean, just look how stinking sweet that is. That is so cute. I love this deck. When I first saw videos of it, I was like, oh my gosh, the artwork and everything. Again, it's not what I'm typically drawn towards as far as decks, but there was just something magical and so sweet and cozy about this deck that I was just like, yep. I needed to have this one to be a part of my collection and kind of switch things up a little bit. I think it's good to have like a bunch of different, like just variety. So prize. That's so sweet. And then you also do get, which as I flip through the deck, you'll see the ones I chose to work with for now. But I want to mention that you get 2 extra cards. You get the lovers, you get 2 versions of the lovers and 2 versions of the devil. And these 2 are the ones that go together. So you can see like how they match. And then the other version is, like I said, the one that I have in the deck. And so I kept those in there. But I really like that they give you this option to where, like, if there's a certain time where I want to switch it up, I can just put these in and take the other 2 out. So that's those. And I'm sorry, I had already actually did previously film a video for this as well. It wasn't like, you know, again, an unboxing, so I did the first initial unboxing on my own. But I did already film a video on this, and I was just like, I don't know. I just wanted to refilm it. So this deck is not going to be in order now because I have already shuffled it. So I just want to put that out there. But I mean, look at that. Oh my gosh. It's just absolutely adorable. I love all the detailing in these cards, and there is magic within it. The author mentions in the guidebook at the beginning how this deck's also really good for storytelling too. You can really like put yourself kind of in this image and think about what's going on here and see the magic that's happening, because the whole point of this deck is that you're this little mouse, or you're with this little mouse, and he comes upon this cottage in the woods that seems abandoned, but come to find out it's not abandoned. There's a lot of wildlife there, a lot of animals that have taken shelter, but there's magic, because it's like, how are like the candles lit? How is this teapot boiling water? Like, if it's abandoned, what's going on here? You know, how are the lights still lit? Because there's lamps and things, and so it just adds a little bit of magic to it too. And I just, on a lot of these cards, I absolutely just love like love their choices on like the art, and like how they chose to depict things is really stunning. This is the lovers card I chose. So see, the other ones were more based on like the couples. Like, you have the foxes that were together, and the mouse is looking at the picture of the fox. And this one, he's looking at himself in this glass bottle. He sees his reflection. So to me, it's more about like the self-love aspect. So I just really, really liked that. Chariot. I love this. I love that raven. That's so beautiful. Again, I just love this artwork so much. It's so detailed and so beautiful. And again, it gives me like the warm fall cozy vibes, which again, like the backs do that too. But I mean, this is a deck I'll use all year round. But I just love that cozy vibe that it gives me. I love this so much, the hanged mouse. I love this one too for the 7 cups. That is like a really good depiction of like the choices you have to make. Like, they just come up to this cupboard and is like, wow, we have all these food choices. What are we gonna choose here? That's so cute. I will probably say that a lot. This deck is just like the most adorable deck I've seen. This card's really cool too. They added a little nod to both their other decks. So on the spines here, you've got the smoke ash, or oak, ash, and thorn, and the smoke, ash, and ember. So I think that's really neat that they did that. I love this one, that little bat. This poor little torn wing, just hanging there. I love this representation of death. I absolutely love it. I love how the flowers are growing from the bird here, and I love how our little mouse is leaning up against him, like taking a pause and like reflecting, or just, you know, honoring the things that, like the parts of us that have died away, or that the things that we have outgrown and are stepping into like the new growth. You know, taking time to honor all that is really good. I like that. Magician, the Empress, or no, the High Priestess. I love that too. I love how the moon and stars are on the bowl down here. The color choices in this deck, I love all these color choices. I love this card too. It's one of my favorites. I love all the roses. The little snails. The bunny. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I really love this deck, because this deck literally does feel like you're stepping into like each and every single room that's in this little cottage, and you're seeing all the animals that have taken shelter, all the animals around, but you're exploring this cottage and seeing what all is in here, all the broken things that have been left behind, and it's just so, so neat. I love that 10 of Cups. I like this right here too. On the spines here on this one, for the 10 of Swords, it says grief, sorrow, and despair. Little fish and frog. Oh, also, it reminded me of this card. The guidebook is really neat too, because they do, like Stephanie includes pictures and like things when they were researching some of the cards, and this one was one of the ones that they talk about. So the guidebook's really neat because they really do talk about, like, you know, them coming up with ideas for some of the cards and like a little bit of the background. So I thought that was really interesting to read about, and like some of the choices they made. I love this little spider here too. It's kind of like a nod to like the coming deck, the coming soon, with the little spider being the main character in it. Here's the Fool. See, I love this. I love how the mouse is sitting on that fence post and the cottage is right there nestled in the woods. This one cracks me up every time, because the little mouse is like trying to hop over these little swords that are hanging here as decoration, and then you have this bunny that's holding up the one that's missing. Good picture of 10 of Wands here, laying down all your burdens and just pausing and taking a rest by the fire. Here's the Devil. This is the one I chose that goes along with the lovers that I have in here. So it's like he's taken a sip of something that's made him feel sick. He's like poisoned, like he's had too much of this. I love this Tower card. It's the sweetest. Little mouse all curled up. Also, the messages in the guidebook I think are really sweet too. For each card, you get a little description on the artwork, and then you get your little message or meaning for the card. And they've been really, really good. I really like it. Again, I've only received this deck just a couple days ago, but I've had you get the guidebook upon purchasing, so it's really nice to be able to read through it. but being able to actually work with the guidebook and the book and the deck, it's just really awesome. They did a really excellent job on this deck. I couldn't be more happier. I absolutely love it. I love this strength card. This is honestly probably one of my favorites. It's so different, but I absolutely love that you have this snake here that's hiding in all this green foliage going on. I love that. I mean, does that just not scream like comfort, coziness, warmth? This is such a great deck for me personally, for when I need to just like take a moment and just pause. Cause like just seeing this little mouse and just like, that was the last card. Here's the little back card. Just seeing that little mouse curled up and just like resting a lot, or just going off and exploring, being curious and just breathing, like just breathe. And just like that little squirrel, like laying your burdens down and just pause and curl up next to a fire and just be present in the moment. That's the vibe I get with this deck. It's just to take a breath, you know, take a moment and chill. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything works out. Like just, and so that's why I love this deck. It truly is beautiful. Again, I've only had it for a couple days and I already love it, but it's because I did see a video and I saw some of the cards and stuff and I was just like instantly like, wow. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this little showing of the Heartwood. If you want any more information about it, if you're curious, I will leave a link down below to their website. But yeah, I just wanted to share it with you guys because it's the newest edition I have, and I just am absolutely blown away by how gorgeous it is. I just had to share it because it's just absolutely beautiful. And it's, again, so unique and different from my other decks. So that's why it has a place here. Anyways, again, hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I will catch you guys all in the next one. Bye.